We spoke during Super Bowl week of the rise of Australia's influence in the NFL world, and that is equally true in the world of the WWE. Rhea Ripley, who we've met on the program previously, and Bronson Reed have been right at the forefront of that, and the new rising star of Australian ranks in that world is Zarya. Zarya, it's great to meet you. Welcome to SEN in Melbourne.
Hello, thank you for having me.
How's the more than 12 months into this career now? How's the reality marry up with the dream?
It's awesome. I have never been so busy in my life. This job is so crazy and chaotic, getting to travel all around America. I wouldn't change it for the world. This is the best job I've ever had.
How much are you learning as you work your way through, Zaria, and explore the possibilities?
I mean, being in the performance center in Orlando constantly every day, we are training, we are learning. But more so, like, I feel like how much hard work we put in, and how much traveling we do, you really learn about yourself on those travel days.
Take us back. I remember Rhea told us her origin story out of Adelaide, and yours comes through Riot City Wrestling as well. Where does your passion for wrestling come from before you first get into it?
Well, I have a older brother, Dean Brady. He's also a wrestler. He's the one that got me into wrestling. He's always had that wrestling dream since he was younger. Started wrestling when he was 18 in Riot City Wrestling. And I think when he was 5 years in, is when I went and watched a match of his, like watched wrestling live for the very first time. And it just absolutely blew me away. And I knew right then and there was when I wanted to become a wrestler.
And you wrestled with him in your time with Riot City Wrestling, didn't you?
Yeah. We wrestled against each other when I was maybe just a year in, and then we tagged as Brady LTD for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And then right up until my last ever match was with my brother.
Good memories?
Fantastic memories. I mean, obviously being siblings, there was a lot of arguments, fighting, but at the end of the day, like we have created so many great memories of just tagging as brother and sister.
So when did the idea that this could become more than Adelaide and then Melbourne comes a role and more than just a family passion start to reveal itself to you?
Yeah, so obviously like this was never like on my mind. Like when I just started wrestling, I sort of just wanted to wrestle because it was fun and it gave me something to do. And I think maybe when like my second year or more so third year into wrestling was when like I thought, okay, maybe this could be like a career thing and maybe WWE is within my reach. But if it wasn't, it would have, I would have been a little sad, but I would have gone on with my life. But yeah, actually being in the WWE, it's crazy and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Tell me about the tryout process, the audition process when Elimination Chamber comes to Perth, and this is the moment to show what you've got.
Yeah, we only had like maybe a day and a half. Tryouts usually last for like a week, so we really had to get everything in like on that day. It was definitely very nerve-wracking, very intense, more so in my head than it actually was. But I felt confident within my abilities that I could show up and show out, and I guess that is what I did because it landed me the job. But it was a crazy day, but we created a lot of bonds with a lot of different people that were there. I think there might have been like 20 to 30 people at that tryout. Yeah, it was a memory that will last forever.
So how quickly did things happen from there? Like how quickly did you have to move your life?
I didn't move to Orlando until August of 2024, and I had my tryout, I believe it was the beginning of February of 2024. So I I thought I would had to have moved in June or July, but there were like some visa issues, so it gave me a little bit longer to be in
Yes.
Australia. So I had about, what is that, like 4 or 5 months where I was able to just sort of wrap things up in Australia and just wrap my head around the fact that I'd be living in America in the WWE.
How proud is the family? Are they commuting a little bit to see you perform?
Oh, very proud.
Yeah.
They were proud before I was in the WWE, but more so now than ever. Yeah, they root for me every time. They watch me every single Wednesday on Netflix is when NXT airs. Yeah, any chance that they get to watch me on TV, they do. My mum likes to make a lot of Zaria shirts on her own, so she's found a new hobby of making Zaria shirts and coffee mugs. So yeah, they're very proud.
What do you make of the fan devotion to you, to your character, and that's that must be a little bit of an adjustment.
Oh, I mean, I love it. One thing in Australia that I really loved was like seeing like little kids dress up as me, and I was like, I was hoping I wouldn't lose that. And like now I get to see like on Instagram like girls dressing up, like doing my makeup and my hair and like cosplaying as me, and I think it's awesome. And yeah, I love seeing like the fan edits and everything online I get to see. I think it's funny. I think it's amazing.
Yeah. How ambitious are you now, Zarya, that you've got your foothold and you're developing in such a great way, knowing that, you know, as we're in the countdown to a WrestleMania and what what Rhea has been able to do to headline those shows. How ambitious are you?
Oh, very. I think knowing that like I'm on the same path as Rhea Ripley, like we both started in RCW and now we're both in WWE. Like I feel like both her and I are on the same paths, just at different times. So seeing what Rhea Ripley has done for the company and for Australia and for herself, like knowing that that could potentially be my future, like it honestly, like it makes me work harder more than ever. Like it fills me with so much motivation.
What would it mean to you one day to be part of a show back in Australia with the WWE?
It would mean a lot. Like
Yeah.
that's is such like a big goal of mine, knowing that like WWE are coming to Australia more often now. Like I'm just, every time I hear that WWE is coming to Australia, my fingers are crossed to get onto one of those shows.
Yeah.
I would love nothing more than to wrestle in Australia again.
So I'm sure it's a competitive world. What's the camaraderie like, particularly with those of you who have moved your lives over to chase a dream?
Oh, when I moved over, all of the Australians that are in America reached out to me and helped out, which is more than I can ask for. But also, us Australians have genuinely made such a great impression on like all the Americans that when they hear that another Australian is coming over, they get excited. So when I came into NXT, they were already excited to see me without even knowing me.
Yep. What's next for you, Zarya? What's the immediate future hold with NXT?
Ooh, well, WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver is right around the corner. When we begin the year, it is Road to WrestleMania. So now that it's right around the corner, it's all steams ahead.
Awesome. It's lovely to meet you, Zarya. Congratulations on what you've done so far and the very best of luck with your future.
Lovely to meet you too. Thank you so much.
Good on you. Zarya with us, who's a star on the rise in the WWE world. WrestleMania returns to Las Vegas Sunday the 19th and Monday the 20th of April from 9 a.m. with the program now on Netflix.